Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. As you see, we're back in Parcel Simulator. I did a little bit of rearranging off camera. We finished the last episode on Saturday night. Had a decent layout, but after thinking about it, I decided I was going to move some things around. This is what we've come up with so far. It is Sunday morning now, and the only thing that we can send out is truck. I'm going to look at a few things and figure out where we're going to go next. Alright, first contract we're going to accept before we even start the day is going to be one parcel with a valid sticker. It's $80. Not much, but I've got plenty of valid over here. I did see there's one for Kristen. So, just wanted to make sure that this one wasn't for Kristen. This is for Implant. Go ahead and request the van. Chuck it in there and submit. And it should be 80 bucks. There we go, $80. I'll probably spend that too here before too long. Next one here is 2 parcels for Kristen. That's the only thing that it requires. So we're going to look through here real quick and see if we have a package for Kristen. Oh, we've got one for Kristen. And if not, we'll probably have a few by the end of the day. I just wanted to get a little bit of cash, a little bit of capital going before we got too far in. Maybe grab a couple more conveyors. Here's one for Kristen. There's 2 for Kristen. All right. We'll go throw these over there by the door and then accept that contract. The other one requires road type cargo, so we're not going to bother with it. As you see, 3 parcels, valid, and it must be road type, and submit. $315. So we can get a few more conveyors. I want to extend out some of these just so we're not bottlenecking or jamming up at the end of the runs. And as you see, we've got, these are combiners or joiners, and then these are turns. So real quick, we're going to go back into our shop. Actually, let's check our bills. No bills. So shop, going to get just some straight conveyors. Going to get 7 of them. That's $725. We're at $768, but we're about to make some money. I'm going to run back out here and grab those real quick. I also move these conveyors closer to the front. That way I can start throwing packages on them straight from the truck. So I can open this one and put them right here and they'll start going in. I forgot to grab our pallet. That's 7 trips I'd have to make. Our pallet only holds, I think, 6, but yeah, it only holds 6. But it is a lot easier to move stuff around with the pallet. Alright, let's go ahead and start the day and see how this works. Day is started. That one fell off, went straight to the floor. So we're going to see how this works out for us. I don't really have any kind of expectations. But we're going to get as many of these packages off the truck as we can. If the conveyor starts to back up or anything like that, we'll just start throwing them on the floor. It is the end of the day. No more deliveries. As you see, we got quite a few packages out here. Got one over here. I think that one is an approval. I can't tell from the way it landed. Pretty sure this one did not go through our system. But I'm pretty sure that one there did. So I'll deal with that here in just a minute. Because I don't even know where all those are going to go. But we're going to come over here, and first thing we're going to start taking care of is our pre-denials. That's going to help get the system moving a little bit. That's a pre-denial. That's a pre-denial. Might as well go ahead and run these over here. We get some money coming in, and we'll be able to actually purchase a few more conveyors and clean this system up a little bit. Got a couple packages here that have made it through our system. If they come out on this side, they're all bad. So all three of these are denials as well. We don't have to do anything with them. Just come over here, print out a denial sticker. Don't even have to look at it. We know it's automatically bad. Get in there. It's in. Go ahead and hit submit and see if anything changes. Oh, we got paid. How much was that? $544. So far, we've had one bad submission. I know exactly what it was. I pulled a package from over here that was marked for air, and like an idiot, I ran over here because I got into a habit of just throwing the sticker on and running them over. So I didn't look close enough, like this one right here. That's what I did. I went that way with it. This is air, it goes right there. But what we've got going on now, we're almost through. As you see, that's the last of the packages over there. Everything's coming through the conveyor. Just gotta go through and make sure nothing is inspections or actual product inspection, package inspection, whatever you want to call it. Where I have to cut them open and actually look inside them. Just gotta make sure nothing's like that. But I'm gonna finish up this run, and then we're gonna start doing some upgrading. All right, everybody, we got 2 packages left here. As you see, there's our incorrect submission from earlier. This is a contents inspection. Oh, got some no-nos. That would be a battery. There's potato chip, that's acceptable. Food, acceptable. Drink, acceptable. Batteries are not. So we're going to deny it. Repack it. And I don't know if this is return to sender or what it is exactly, but we're going to deny it. Last one's for air. No contents inspection required. It came out over here, so it's an approval. Just going to look through the system, make sure nothing's stuck anywhere, make sure we didn't miss anything. Alright, we're going to come over here. We're going to submit that for the last time tonight. Submit that for the last time tonight. It does cost us each time we send it. Yeah, $124 minus 5. That's how much it costs each time we submit. We're sitting at 6,800, almost 6,900. Let's go in here and see if we got any new toys we can get. Sticker checker, weight, cargo type, warehouse 7. Let's see what we have to do to get warehouse 7. I think we're warehouse 5 right now. Warehouse 6 requires stamp authentication. So let's go license. Stamp authentication right here. $500 to get it. Unlocks warehouse tier 6, and we get an additional $10 per package. So stamp. These are the valid stamps. Shouldn't be too hard, but I have seen in the past it does look like they're sometimes difficult to see. So we're going to go ahead and upgrade the next tier there. Try not to get these because those expand back, and then I think if you do it a second time, it unlocks another loading bay, which we don't need another loading bay just yet. Got an email about stamp approval. But I want to look at the shop. Tier 8 is where we need to get to. We're at tier 6. There's tier 7. Oh, we got another chute over here. So this is another slot for our rail. That's interesting. So we can still do rail over here. Okay. That brought us down to 1600. Let's bring the tablet back up. Cargo type. So we'll go ahead and add that to the basket and buy that because that's about all we can get. Run out here and we're going to see how this one works. Tomorrow morning we're going to make plenty of money. We got a stack of stuff going to be going out. So yeah, it just tells us if it's valid or not. It's not going to really help as far as what goes what. It's not a sorter. Now let me reorganize my setup here a little bit and we'll go from there. Alright, well here's our next setup. So still got just the 2 delivery bays here. Goes into our sticker checker, which just checks if it has an approved or denied sticker. If it doesn't, it keeps going straight. Then it goes into our cargo type. So if it has an acceptable cargo type, it will kick out to the right and go into country, then serial number, and then into weight. If it passes all of those, it'll keep going to the right, come out on that conveyor over there. If it fails any one of these, it comes out here on the left and goes over there. That is currently our automation. All the conveyors look good, and then I keep forgetting about the upgrades over here, but we'll worry about it later. Alright, and here we are on Monday morning, day 8 in game. Just cleaning up the trash from our cat over here who likes to party in the middle of the night. And I sleep in a shipping container, so I don't know how I generate that much trash. The cat over here, I'm pretty sure he's the one creating this mess out here. But yeah, I think we are ready to go. Actually, I want to check something real quick. Just cargo type. Okay, so Wednesday and Friday is our air. Tomorrow we can handle the shipping. So let's go ahead and get this taken care of. We make quite a bit of money right here. Before I buy anything, I'll definitely let y'all see how much we make off of this. But this is just the packages that were shipped out by rail over the weekend. Okay, so we had a incorrect that somehow got stamped correct sitting in our pile for all the rail. But aside from that, we got 23 correct. So I'm going to keep clearing this pile out because it looks like we've only done about half of it. Alright folks, and there we go. That first pile is taken care of. I say first pile, that was our rail pile. It's taken care of. We're probably going to have to submit this about 2 or 3 times. Oh, it looks like it's only one more time. There we go, 56 packages over the weekend for just rail. Alright, going through my tablet, thinking about some upgrades. We came across our bill. It's only $144, supposed to be our electric bill for, I guess, 5 days or something like that. I'm not sure what it is. But there we go, that's paid. I was looking at a couple things, and at Warehouse Tier 8, we can get the stamp checker. 2800. We're going to go ahead and get that. Alright, and we got another truck. This one is for truck only. This one is for train only. This is another denial chute. Okay, so that's pretty cool. We're sitting at 15, just under 1500. If we go to the tablet, our stamp checker is 1500. So we're going to have to run through a few before we can get that, but we're definitely going to be getting that as soon as possible. I'm going to go ahead and start the day. And all I'm going to do is just unload this truck. I'm not going to bother trying to get them on the conveyor. If they land on the conveyor, great. If I could pick up the package. Alright, once we're done, then we'll start loading up the conveyors. Alright, here we go. We've got Both trucks unloaded. It is right at 5 o'clock. No more packages are coming through. We're going to go through and we're actually going to pre-sort. Not something I normally do a whole lot of, just because I've got the pre-sorter right there in the front. But we need a little bit of extra cash. So we're going to go through and we're going to pull out everything that's already pre-approved or denied. Throw it, maybe do a couple runs like that, get up to get a little bit of financial stability going. That's going to go back through our system. There's the denial. We'll just put them in the same pile for right now. But once I get this sorted, I'll be back with you. I'll do it before I turn in. Alright, just turned in our first stack of denials. See what we get here. Only got 3 left in there. They gave us a little bit of a boost. Just trying to sort these out now by cargo type or transport type. That was a plane. And I might have a couple mistakes in one of the others. I hope I didn't, but I misread, I guess you could say. More I wasn't paying attention, kind of got carried away, but we're going to go ahead and turn this in. Let's hit that button before we end up with stuff flying everywhere. Oh, we had one incorrect. I said we might. Wasn't 100% sure, but I was pretty sure we had a mistake in there somewhere. And these are all 3 plain. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get this conveyor loaded. Actually, no, we're not, because we now have enough to get our sticker checker. So if we come in here, scanner, stamp. Let's go ahead and get it. Check out. Because, oh yeah, there's that. We grab this box here. That's the sticker that they want us to inspect. If we go over here to our inspection table, that's, yeah. And it's not bad, but looking at it, I'm pretty sure that's good. My eyes aren't the best in the world. I do wear glasses. I wear glasses all the time, unless I'm asleep. So I'm not going to sit here and try and double check to make sure that stamp is correct when I've got a machine that'll do that for me. Just got to figure out how we're going to do this. Alright, I'll be back. Alright, so here we go. Got the new layout set up. Trying to get back up on my conveyor here. Coming in, we've got our initial pre-approval checker. And I didn't finish it out. I need to add some conveyors there. I'll take care of that here in a minute. I just need to add some conveyors to bring it out and bring it up there. But if it's approved, it's going to come out here on the left side. If it's denied, it's going to go out on that side, and they're all connected. Going to bring all our denials to here. Next up is the stamp checker. Approved, denied. Then our cargo type. Approved, and then denied. Country, of course, denial, and approval goes out that way. As you see, each time it's approved, it goes to the next tier. If it's denied at any point, it's kicked out automatically. And then last, we've got the weight. Pretty much these 3 here really don't matter what order it's in. Actually, I don't think any of these really matter what order it's in. It's just, that's the order I happen to throw them down in. And then Basically, anything hitting the end here, only thing we need to do is check to see if it's got a sticker already on it. If not, we put one on it. If it already has one, then it goes over there to our denial chute. This side, we have to check for contents inspections and whether or not they have the stickers. Our next machine will be the contents inspector, and it will actually go right here where this conveyor is. But I'm going to run through the day, and when we're done with that, we're going to look at upgrades. And something I didn't talk about was my conveyor system over here. Might be a little confusing. There we go. But that way, we can just throw stuff at the wall. So, basically just do this all day. If it bounces back a little bit, it's fine. We got 2 rows of conveyors there. I actually want to get 3 rows of conveyors. And we know all these are going to run through the main system because we've already sorted the pre-approvals and denials out of it. Yeah, basically this is what I've got going on now. So I'll see you once we're done and we tally up the final cost. Alright everybody, just so you can kind of see how my system's working here. It's actually working pretty good. You gotta check this one for contents inspection. Doesn't have it, so it's gonna go over here for our flights. This is truck, and it came out on the approved side. Oh, the truck is full. Okay, get her out of here. This is our denied side. It already had a label on it. We're gonna throw it in there. I'm using this other side a lot more. Another denial. I was loading up the conveyors there at the front, so everything up here is backed up a little bit. It's fine. I think we can catch back up fairly quickly. Earlier, it was actually moving quite slow. No inspection required. Print. That's good. I love this. I don't even have to really look at the package. I just have to look to see what cargo type is, make sure I put it on the right chute. And also I have to look to see if it requests a contents inspection. So definitely if you play this and you're wanting an efficient playthrough, save up some of your money. Maybe play through a couple of days before you upgrade anything. That way you can skip some of the more tedious inspections. Things like that stamp inspection or the serial number inspection. And it's nice being able to automate past some of those. There's somebody's trying to ship by printer again. Wonder how that works. Ship by ski lift. You sent it to the wrong company. We can't do that. Not at this carrier. And here we go. We got some chemicals in this one. Somebody's trying to ship. This is germicidal bleach. So that's going to be a denial. That was off the inspection. This is off just the denial run. And these two are good. So we'll go take care of those real quick, and then we'll see what damage is for the day. This is rail. I think this is truck. And make sure that we don't have anything missing. 168 packages so far through the system. So let's take a walk through. Make sure nothing's on the conveyor stuck anywhere underneath the conveyor. Alright. We'll go over here, make sure these were cleaned out. Alright, we are good. There we go, almost 9,000. Let's see, we are tier 8. Let's go to our tablet, take a look at the store. Contents inspection is about the only thing left for us to get. Oh, that's a contents inspection diverter. That would be nice, but not something we need just yet. Sticker pliers, can't get that until level 10. We can get the large rack, but it's $1,600. Definitely something I'll keep in mind. Launcher, I don't see a purpose in the launcher. And it may be kind of fun for unloading trucks. But again, it's warehouse 12. I think we're just going to get a bunch of straight conveyors for right now. Let's go in here. Let's get 10 straights. There should be 5 corners. I don't know if we need bridges just yet or not. We'll go ahead and get this and see what we end up with. Alright folks, I'm done with my little upgrade here. Over here, the middle one's going to be for truck. Left is going to be denial. Right will be train. This way I don't have to walk as far, as the whole concept behind it. When things start backing up on the conveyors themselves, I'll run over, push the button, and we'll be good. I separated our approved and denied line here. So denials will come out on this conveyor by themselves, ending here. And then the same thing with approved. They'll come out here. I am one conveyor short. As you see, I spent quite a bit of money on conveyors. But my plan is to go ahead and bring these 3 rows here back. I want to bring them back to about right in here, roughly. And then the denial, I'm actually going to continue coming out until it's even with this one. And we'll put a little bridge on there. Maybe. I haven't figured out exactly how we're going to do that. We may not even bother with the bridge. But we'll figure something out for that part. And we may bring those 2 lines even closer or something, come underneath the bridge somewhere. Just so I can access them without having to go all the way over. But every once in a while. Haven't done anything really with this system. I haven't changed our machines anyways. Other than adding these 2 rows, I haven't done anything with it. And then I continued our spaghetti land here. My plan is to get more storage built into the system. So as we're unloading the trucks, we can just throw packages off the truck as quickly as we can. They go onto a conveyor, go into a storage rack or several storage racks, and then come out and go into our system to start being processed. But we are very close to being fully automated. We need to get the contents inspector. Anyways, folks, I'm going to wrap it up there. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.